Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the #1 rideshare YouTube channel in the world. If you drive for Uber and Lyft and you are not yet subscribed to this channel, well, then I guess you wouldn't be subscribed to this channel, but you definitely should. You definitely should subscribe. So today's video, I'm gonna be going over a week of my earnings driving for Lyft. I've gotten a bunch of requests for this, so I thought I would just dive right in and show you just exactly how much money I make driving for Lyft and show the screenshots. If you're new and you're just, trying to see how much money other people make driving for Lyft, is it worth it? You're probably calculating out your own costs. This will be a great video for you. Or if you're, an experienced driver and you want to, calculate out how much other people are making, see if it is still worth it for you to keep driving, then again, this video is for you. So anyways, let's jump right into the earnings of this video. Alright guys, so here's how much I made this past week, July 29th to August 4th. So what are we looking at here? This is the middle of the summer, or towards the end of the summer. I made $1,350, 25 hours, and 34 rides. So let's just go down to the day by day. Let's start out each day. Let's just break it down. So on Monday, went out 21 bucks. Horrible day. But let's take a look anyway. No bonuses, ride history. My first ride of the week, I love a $2.74 ride at 10:36 a.m. Then I got another one. 16-minute ride for $7.78. Not great, but a little bit better. Then there was I was waiting. There was nobody. It's like Monday. I wanted to start at like 7 or 8, but I couldn't wake up. If you guys know me, I don't use alarms. I just wake up whenever I want. I don't like waking up to an alarm. It stresses me out in the morning, so I just wake up whenever. So this was the consequence. I didn't get up early, so this was a really bad time to drive, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. I was like hoping for an airport ride or something long, and then yeah, as you can see, 10:45 or 11:46 a.m., $4.71 ride, 1:08 p.m. Yeah, like look how long. That's like an hour in between. I'm just waiting. So let's see, what's my ride breakdown? So 10:36 to 1:37, 3 hours for $21. I made $7 an hour on Monday, but you'll see later on it does average out. So on Tuesday I gave 6 rides and I made $100. I got a passenger referral, a couple more tips, cancel earnings. So this is the one, yeah. When was this? Let me see. What long ride was this? Was this an airport ride? No, I think, oh no, I remember this one. I'm not gonna show the, the whole location, but whatever. So, this one I picked up a guy. This was a great ride actually on Monday, or on Tuesday at 12:06 p.m. Yeah, like I said, I slept in that day. 56 miles, an hour and 15 minutes, $57, right? This right here. This guy, usually I don't accept these rides because this guy, well, I don't want to show the location, but whatever. This guy, I showed up, it was at a hotel, and I called and no one's there, and they're like, oh yeah, we ordered a ride for our friend, he's gonna be down in a second. Usually I just say no, like I don't do rides for friends because, it's not verified through the app or anything, and I don't know who the heck that is. It could be anybody, right? So usually I just say, oh, sorry, I don't accept rides from friends, but the guy came down, they seem super chill, they're all like, 20-year-old dudes, I think they were partying or whatever, and the guy needed a ride home. It was a Tuesday. The guy was like super hungover. He gets in my backseat. He's like, all he had with him was a skateboard, like no change of clothes, and he had to go like an hour and a half away, hour and 15 minutes away. and he just falls asleep in my back seat, like halfway through the ride. At the first 30 minutes, we're just talking away, and then he falls asleep, and then somebody calls me on the phone, which I guess you're technically not supposed to call people on the phone, but whatever, or talk to people on the phone. And I just talked to my buddy. The guy was asleep in my back seat, and I'm talking to my buddy for 30 minutes on the way to San Diego. And I get to San Diego, the ride's done, $57, and it was like piece of cake, you know. It was like driving my buddy, and I got paid for it. And then after that, like after an hour and 15 minutes straight of driving, I was like, I need to get out and stretch. And like this is pretty much the morning for me because I just woke up. And so I just went to a cafe and chilled there, and chilled at a cafe, and did some work. Actually, I do have a video of it. I can show the video of this really cool cafe that I was at in Ocean Beach, San Diego. And I ended up talking to a guy for like probably like 30 minutes or an hour. He was another entrepreneur. He owns a like a fitness company, jiu-jitsu I think, or something, Thai something, some fitness company. And we were just talking and chatting. It was really actually pretty nice, and their coffee was decent. But yeah, I don't know, I just love those rides. It was a great day. Like started out at $57. Then it kind of took a turn for the worse. I was hoping for a ride back up north a little bit, and it was like 3, and I was like, I almost debated just going straight back home and just calling it a day. You know, $57, not bad. And then I was like, you know what, let me try to do a few more rides. So it was 3:14, did another ride, you know, nothing great. Then it was like, I was waiting a while, just chilling. I got a ride request, and I think I started doing that ride, and then the guy canceled on me. Then I do another one at 4:13. That ride, I don't know. I didn't like that ride. $10 for 24 minutes. I guess that's not too bad. Then I show up at 4:40. Another one goes. Then 4:56 p.m. 7 miles. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so oh yeah, and then at 5:24. So I was debating going back home, but the traffic was so bad going home that I was like, I have to stay in San Diego because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting in that hour and 15 minutes to go back home, what turned into like 2 hours. So I'm just, you know, in downtown San Diego doing a couple rides. At 5:24, this one is super interesting. I got into an argument with my passenger, and because she shows up, I'm at a hotel, really fancy hotel. I show up at the bottom, and I treat everyone the same. I keep my doors locked, roll down my window, and I go, hey, are you here for a Lyft? You know, she's walking through the door, and she goes, yep. And I go, okay, what's your name? And she goes, nope, what's my name? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to tell you my name because I need to know your name. And she goes, no, I'm the girl. What's my... she goes, what? No, I'm the girl. What's your name? And I was like, at that point, I shouldn't have left. No, you know what? I accidentally left my door open. So she just opens the door and hops in, and she goes, you know what? It's fine. Let's go. And I was like, okay, this is probably fine. But later on in the week, which I'll explain to you later, I actually got into another argument with somebody, and I made them check my license plate. She was like, oh no, you have to tell me your name. I was like, oh well, you can check my license plate and make sure that, you know, that it's the correct car, because that's the only way you guys can verify, and the only way I can verify is your name. So regardless, whatever. Tuesday, not a great day. Let's go back a little bit. So Wednesday, this was a better day. This one I ended up in LA. I got an airport ride. I'm not going to break down every single ride, but there's an airport ride in here somewhere, right? Where was it? Yeah, at 4:05 p.m. This was the ride from, well, it wasn't that bad actually, but it was an hour and 43 minutes, and it was a family that I take to the airport, and they all fell asleep in my car. And it was I was sitting in bumper to bumper traffic, and it was just super, super boring. I mean, whatever, like, you're gonna have those rides, but I just, long rides, I hate long rides when you're not, like, talking to the guy. Like, the one going to San Diego, I was talking to the guy, he falls asleep, he was super chill, I, you know, talked to my friend on the phone. This one was like a family. I couldn't just talk to, like, you know, my buddy on the phone. It was a totally different atmosphere. And the rest, and then I did a few rides in San Diego, or in LA. And then my final ride was amazing. 6:54 p.m., an hour ride, $30, you know, 24 miles, traffic again, but only 24 miles, and I made $30. So that's, you know, over $1 per mile. And it was a shared ride, so they both came from the airport, which was great. That was perfect. They were both on, like, you know, I picked up one person, and then the next person was like 800 feet down and at another pickup zone at the airport at LAX. I hate driving at LAX because of the placard, all that crazy stuff. You know, it's really easy to get tickets there, but this was great. I got it out of there really quickly. I did those rides, and then I chilled. I ended up in Glendale. Yeah, in Pasadena, I think. No, in Pasadena. And I went to a cafe, and I chilled there, you know. I chilled at the cafe for like an hour, and then I waited for the traffic to die down, and I drove back home, because I drive in Orange County. Or I live in Orange County currently, although I'm moving to LA soon, so that won't be an issue soon. But then I drove home. That was just a great day. Made $100, $141. Yeah, so then on Thursday I took the week off. Or I took the day off because I was just tired as heck from Wednesday. I was like, you know what? I do want to drive Friday and Saturday. Pretty long, so let me rest up for that. So then I took Thursday off, then I did Friday. And this one, yeah, I started pretty early on Friday, actually. Oh, no, PM, never mind. I started at night. Yeah, I think I was hanging out with my friend, and then I drove a little bit. So, yeah, this was a great day. Really liked this day. 9 p.m., great time to start. $4 ride, $2. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy on Friday. Only $40, but I did get a driver referral, so that was good. Which, driver referrals, you guys should try to get those too. Ask your friends and family to sign up. I think this was one of my buddies who used my code and signed up. Okay, then Saturday. Saturday's a great day to drive. No driver referrals on this day, unfortunately. All through earnings. Just hustling, you know. These were all great long rides, right? 28-minute ride, 36-minute ride, 22-minute ride, 12-minute ride, 47-minute ride. I almost called it a night after the 11:45 ride. You know, I already made like $75 an hour or something, $70, whatever. And I was gonna go home, and then I was like, you know what? Let me try to get one more ride, you know. And then I got this one, and it was a long, long ride. 47 minutes at 12:17. I got to her house, dropped her off at her house at around 1, and I was about 45 minutes away from home. So I put it in destination mode and just chilled, and I was like, you know, I'm getting tired. Let me just go home, you know, whatever, call it a night. And I kept my app on, and I was like, you know what, let me just see if I get a ride, because now you can see the destination through the app, and I did not. But anyways, doing decently on Sunday. Again, I got another driver referral, which maybe I should make another video just on driver referrals. 11:42 a.m. Yeah, Sunday, I just wanted to get out and do a couple more rides. I just wanted to end off my week on a strong note. And just did 4 rides, called it a day. I think I went to the beach after that. The weather was nice. I was like, you know what, let me just hit the beach. But still fun to get out there. And I also was super psyched for Play Octopus, so definitely sign up for Play Octopus if you want. It's super fun. Makes driving way more fun. Sometimes I don't like driving, you know, it just gets boring, but Play Octopus honestly makes it a lot more fun. So, regardless of the fact that you get paid extra through them. So, only made $25 on Sunday, but whatever. Called it a day. plus the $350 driver referral. So interestingly enough, I actually made more money with the driver referrals than on my earnings this week. Tips, 25 bucks. I made some cash tips too, which I think I just used to fill up my gas tank. Bonuses, $5. That was, I think, somebody, it was like a weird situation. Yeah, it was really weird actually. I think it was on Monday. Yeah, the first day of the week. On Monday, I got a guy, so I show up to this fancy gated community, which I know the area, I'm not going to say the area, but I show up and I go to the guy and I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up, so-and-so. And they go, okay. And then the guy just shows up out of nowhere. He's holding a little dog, like a little Shih Tzu. A little piece of Shih Tzu. a little doggy. It was a cute dog, but I'm allergic to dogs, and so I'm like, oh yikes. And I'm like, oh, what's your name? And he starts telling me his name. I'm like, that's not the name on the app. I'm like, I don't know who you are. I have my door locked, and he's trying to open the door. I'm like, no, hold on. What's your name? And he tells me his name. I'm like, sorry, that's not my passenger. And he goes, oh, my wife ordered it. My wife ordered it. And he's holding his dog, and I look at his dog, and he's like, I'll keep it in my lap. Guys, it was like a 50-minute ride. And when you're allergic to dogs and you have a dog if it was like 5-minute ride, actually snow. The guy was just sussing me out. He was getting mad at me. I was like, no, and then I was like, oh no, sorry, I only accept rides if it's, for if the person who requests the ride is there. And like you guys have already know, I don't. It's not usually the case, but well, it's not always the case, but usually it is. So I told him, I was like, sorry, I don't accept rides. I was just trying to make it like chill, nonchalant. And keep in mind, I already drove 10 minutes to get this guy. It was a long pickup, or a long, pickup location. But it was a longer ride, so I was like, it's definitely worth it. And then I get there and this whole thing happens, and I was like, sorry. And he's not leaving. Like, luckily I kept my door locked. This is why you keep your doors locked. So I keep my door, and he's trying to open my door, and I'm like, and he's like, look at my phone, talk to my wife. I'm like, I don't want to talk to your wife. He's like, I have ID. I was like, okay, let me see your ID. Shows me his ID. I'm like, sorry, that's not the name on my app. I'm not going to pick you up, dude. And, you can see your passenger location on the app. The person was not around. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not going to trust you, dude. You could just be anybody. And so I declined the ride, and he wouldn't leave. He was, like, holding onto my car door, and I couldn't just drive away because I would have probably ran over his foot. And so I'm just sitting there. I was like, can you step away from my car so I can leave? And I was like, I already canceled the ride. I have a new ride request, which I did. I got a new ride, or new rider, which that was only like a $3 ride, but whatever. So then I emailed Lyft, and then they gave me $5, which was really nice. So tolls, $6. That doesn't really count because, that I did have to personally pay for that. Passenger referral, I only did $5 this week, which is not great, but I did refer some people on Uber, but whatever, get into that later. Cancel earnings, yeah, another $10, so it was like $15 pretty much. But yeah, guys, that's it for my week. $1,300, not a horrible week. Keep in mind, I do have to pay taxes on this. My car that I drive is a 2011 Ford Escape. So I do have to pay, oh yeah, I did want to say, my car that I drive is a $5,000 car. I'm not losing money, hardly on depreciation. If anything, every 10,000 miles that I put on my car, maybe I'm losing $500. It's really not much. I could drive another 10,000 miles and my car would still probably be worth $4,500 or something. But anyways, and then I do get gas, pretty much free gas through Get Upside, which you guys definitely should be using, even if it's not available in your market. People are commenting, oh, this is not even available in my market. Why are you talking about it? Well, first of all, it is available for other people. The whole world doesn't revolve around you. Secondly, it's not even available in my market, but I still use it because I can refer people who it is in their market, and then I make, get creative with these things, guys. If Play Octopus is not in your area, find a tablet company that is in your area, Look for ways to make extra money. You can refer anybody with the driver referral. You can refer somebody in Idaho, I don't know, Connecticut, wherever there's market. You don't need to just be in your market. Don't let that be a limiting factor. Look at the glass half full, not half empty. So that's my spiel. What else? Maintenance. I have a really good mechanic who, you know, again, I drive a Ford. You know, I'm not driving a BMW, so maintenance doesn't cost very much. But I take really good care of my car. Oil changes every 3,000 miles, and you know, I do some maintenance on my own. But other than that, I have a really great mechanic who I trust, who doesn't charge me a, you know, crazy amount, and I do pay him well for his labor. And he knows that, so like he's not upcharging me because he knows I'm gonna pay him whatever, $100 an hour for labor, whatever it is. Yeah, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. And yeah, if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. I know this was a little bit of a longer video, so if you stay through it, congratulations. And now they always say congratulations. Can't play that song because copyright, but you get to hear me sing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Focus, focus, focus. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You guys are great. Again, let me know if you have any questions down below. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a great day. Drive for Lyft and have fun. Alright, bye guys.